learning all of the answers to this
Right.
world.
That's right. We're on the bridge. It took me a minute to get caught up, but I remember where we
We're on the bridge of Arc 4. And
So we're still looking for the archive?
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't found it yet.
yeah, it's weird. It must be somewhere around here.
Looking forward to Archive Part 3. Toff was really upset.
Part 2, Part 3. You found it. But then also this giant snake man found you. And it would have been a really good idea for me to have watched the previous video, just like the end of it, to repeat the last thing said. But I only thought of that right now.
I think it was mostly, where is the big snake guy? And it was right behind.
Okay. Yeah, I remember my answer was right behind you. But
Yeah, hang on, guys. I might cut out for a second. I just need to fix my internet.
No, not allowed.
Also, did anyone see in the formal mission request? No, not in the job board, how Scott was like, let's get rid of the angel.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Maybe we should investigate
what I wanted.
Most path.
I know.
What I wanted was multiple groups of people going out and like hearing whispers from each other and be like, wait, what are you doing? I thought those were this other thing.
This isn't the first time that Bellin has referred to the Warforged as angels. But when I saw at work, got a ping on my watch that said, this guy wants to do a mission called "Let's Kill All the Dang Angels." I was like, man, we're going to have problems.
Damn it, Scott better not try and kill me again.
I mean, who knows?
I'll just sit him down, real nice, crack him out of his armor, and explain to him what's going on.
Right.
Also, guys, we're trying to steal a spaceship right now, right? Like, that's happening.
I mean, I'm kind of down for stealing a spaceship.
If possible. Seems like it's not got the juice.
I mean, we have access to a wide array of magical capabilities. If not now, it could certainly be a quest in the future.
Could be.
Get the archive flying again. Holy shit, if this does turn into Stars Without Number.
There is that magic system that I've been meaning to read in the second edition.
Which, by the way, for those of you who are unaware, Stars Without Number is kind of like a sci-fi RPG. I'm not really sure if there's like a particular universe that it's very similar to.
It's similar to the Warhammer universe.
Kind of similar to Warhammer, yeah, but you basically have a spaceship and you fly around and, like any other role-playing game, get into wacky hijinks.
It's like if Warhammer 40k got combined with Firefly.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I think that's a good summary.
Now, for those who are unaware of Warhammer 40k...
We don't have time.
It's a big thing.
Let's use this 4-hour video to get you all caught up. And by then, we'll have finished the Horus Heresy.
I feel like the 4-hour video is just to like learn the basics so that you can go and watch the 12-hour video that will explain everything else.
Yeah. To be honest, I kind of fell into Warhammer 40k by accident.
Yeah?
Like, I saw this I don't know even what it was. This thing, and they were talking about Warhammer 40K, and I'm like, I don't know. That seems kind of cool. I don't know what the hell it is. I've never heard of it. And then my life disappeared.
Yeah. 3 months later, it was a blur, and then you were at a convention battling someone with a 4-foot minifigure. Because I've seen those. They are huge, and I don't know why anyone would want... I mean, I know why you would want it, but I don't know why it would be allowed.
Because, fuck you, that's why.
It's like, hey, here's my little game piece. It's almost as tall as me.
And it costs, $500. Just in the plastic, you still have to pay a couple, at least $100 for all the paints to buy it.
Oh yeah, that would be a nightmare to paint. Anyway, who are all of you and what are we doing?
So
Is Michael. I play Finric Golden, a half-orc ranger fighter. Sorry.
You sound like you're underwater.
Oh, okay. Let me try and re-establish.
That, for a moment, was good, and I don't know if you're talking anymore.
I am not. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Great.
I am Kit. I play Grayson Craig, human wizard.
Hi, all. Hi, my name's Dave. I play Doftoff Brimble the halfling grave cleric.
Lord Doftoff Brimblebram.
Lord Doftoff Brimble, of course. How could one forget?
And I'm Gabe, and I play Footfalls, the Kenku monk. And also, my internet has been crap the past couple days, and today it has been no better. So I'm literally on my phone's hotspot right now, and I hope that doesn't go to shit.
I hope so too. I'm sorry about that.
I'm moving in a few days. I'll be
Cool.
fine when I get.
Yeah. So, when last we left off, you were talking to W6 dash, I forget.
6'3".
Yeah, that sounds right.
Called Wix by Doftoff, not called Wix by Craig.
W6. It's
Yep,
right there.
W6-63. And you asked them a question, and the answer was behind you. And now roll for initiative.
I don't know. That Warforged's name sounds like some kind of tax form.
Oh yeah, I see your problem right there. You didn't fill out the W663 properly. That's why you're going to have to pay $5,000.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
Just quick, casual question. Where'd he come from?
Okay, good. That's fair. So,
If he was just like a man, like man-sized man,
man-sized
like,
snake man.
maybe he could sneak up on our, my 19 perception, passive perception, and Footfalls is 23 perception. Like, what? Maybe.
Good point. Good point.
24, excuse me. 24.
Yeah, sorry, forgot. My mistake.
So, we get a scene. As you were talking to Wix, you're interrogating this Warforged mounted on the wall. And we pulled back, and we have like a camera shot from over here, and we see like a snake slither out in front of the console. They go here, and then like another one follows it, and like some are falling from the ceiling, and around this side too. And there's just all these snakes that are coalescing into a human-sized or giant-sized human-shaped snake man. as you are talking to this computer, and eventually you turn around and they're like, "Oh shit, Snake Man!"
I can
And,
hear the music of the snakes. Sorry.
shit. Hold on a moment.
Oh, he gonna die.
I'm not gonna try and talk to him first.
You can try.
Hey guys, guess who didn't prepare banishment?
Oh, well, I got to check. Actually, I was going to say not Doff. Oh, wait, no. Hang on a second. No, I got it. It's ready.
Yeah, hang on. Guys, guess who did prepare Stunning Fist?
That's a monk with some forethought.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this snake man rises from the ground behind you
Supposed to happen. I'm sorry.
and says, "Enough is enough. I've had it with these goddamn mammals on this goddamn ship."
I point towards Footfalls and I say, he's technically a avian. I'm not sure if that counts.
And if none of you decide to take action, I guess I'll take a surprise round.
Hey, we're at the ready, yeah?
Yeah, you're at the ready. Like, he said his piece, allowing you to prepare for combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Ferrix, like, you know, going, looking at the thing and going, oh shit, and getting psyched up and activating his gauntlets of the primal mind and just go.
All right, cool. Gabe, do you need me to roll for you for initiative?
Oh, dip.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Hey, Eric, what's the wisdom save on that thing again? Is it 12?
12. You
Okay.
pass.
Pass with the rolled 5.
Oh, I mixed up who rolled what. I thought you got a 21. But 13 does pass.
Yes.
All right, Footfalls. What do you do?
I think it's gonna be no surprise. I step over here.
Oh, you start your turn within 30 feet. Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You
How's that?
pass.
Cool. Is it like the gas from the glass or the bad smell from last session where it passed once and I'm immune forever, right?
It is, but it's not a gas.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. I thought I was just going to be lowering or something, but all right, great. Is there a visible effect or something that I noticed?
It's definitely yeah. So like as this guy is like getting bigger and taller, you start to hear like this rattling sound come from like behind him and like inside him, and that like triggers some like lizard brain or fear in the back of your mind, but you're able to suppress it. It's like a supernatural fear effect.
Oh, fun. Come back on Halloween. All right, let's try this. 25.
25 hits.
9 damage.
Okay.
I am going to spend 2 key points. And then I'm going to roll again. This guy now has disadvantage on Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
17 hit.
17 does hit.
Okay, 20 damage.
Very nice.
And I'll have that Constitution saving throw now.
I will make it. What is it for?
Ha ha ha. It's to be stunned.
Well, he has advantage on checks and saving throws against being stunned, among other things.
Okay, but he's still
So it's neutral now.
advantage, disadvantage. Yeah, and he rolls a 5.
Okay.
Or natural 1 actually. So gets
Yeah.
stunned.
Still,
Yeah, he gets stunned. So yeah, you rush this man made out of snakes. You start bopping a bunch of snake heads, and just like
Sure. Yep.
knock them enough to lose their turn.
Footfalls is maybe a little rusty. It's been a little while since he fought the Yuan Ti, but he's fighting some snakes again.
Yeah.
And now my attacks against him have advantage.
Cool.
everybody's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 17 damage.
Okay.
18 hit.
18 does hit. Yeah.
12 damage.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Good turn.
Is he bloodied?
Nope.
We just started.
He's a
Okay, because that's
big-
ever
big-
stopped
big
you.
snake
before.
man.
Well, look, the guy does the damage is Finric, all right? I just set it up.
Speaking of Finric,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
me.
Frederick's turn.
Oh yeah, my name.
Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark.
Sounds like a good idea.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, here's where I was an idiot. Okay. It's at 11.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it 11? Do you have an inspiration?
I
Even though
do,
you
but
already,
it's still
you
gonna
already
be.
rolled with advantage, so it doesn't matter.
No, that's a disadvantage.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, because of the gloves.
Right.
Yeah, because I activated it right away.
So yeah, you
did.
activate your gloves, and that like lizard brain part of you comes full front and sees this giant snake, hears that rattle, and a frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Oh, you're just frightened of snakes and Yuan Ti, of which this is. Of course, now I have to look up the frightened condition. Doesn't just say it in the
you
ability.
can't move any closer, and I don't think you can.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight. You can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
All right, cool.
So you could attack it from range.
I must be thinking of 3.5 then.
You can't move closer.
All right. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna be like cowering behind this thing and taking a couple of pot shots.
Pot shots.
All right,
And are those at disadvantage?
they are.
No, it's negated because he's He's stunned. So
Oh yeah. They're
neutral.
regular attacks. The 12 does not hit. 16 does hit. They have 16 AC.
Ooh, big damage. There's 8.
Nice. Cool.
And I get to repeat the saving throw, right?
Yes, you do.
Hey,
Nice. The DC is 17, so you pass.
beautiful. That was very lucky.
Yeah? No.
Come on.
So I'm going
do
to say
it.
snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Move over to this corner. And I'm not going to attack it. But I am going, actually, yes, I'm going to cast Enervation. Make a wisdom save. DC 16. I don't know why it says 13.
He automatically fails because he's stunned. It's deck save.
Yes, deck save.
Deck save. Oh, it's a deck save. I
Yes.
fail.
He takes 20 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. He is not resistant to that.
And at every single one of my turns, I can do another 48 points of necrotic damage. Automatically. No save.
Dope. I hate it.
Awesome. This is awful.
That's my job.
And I would regain 10 hit points if I did not have any hit points.
Right. Cool. And Dovtov.
Dovtov. Wisdom save, yes?
Yes. Oh, did Craig not make a wisdom save? No, he did.
No, he
Oh,
did. He
I
failed.
did not, so
Second
I-
wisdom save. End of turn wisdom save.
Oh. That's a fail.
All right. For the first time, this is a wisdom save against being frightened, yes?
Yes.
For the first time, Dovtov's racial feature, brave, comes into being.
Nice.
He's a stout halfling, very stout,
Very brave.
and he still fails. Because of course he does. Rolls an 8 and a 5.
I mean, listen, it's a giant snake just covered in snakes.
And it popped up. He's literally right on Dovtov, like
Yeah.
formed right ding dang in front of him. So can't move closer, right?
Right?
Disadvantage on ability checks or attack rolls, but Dovtov, even though he's definitely afeared, he doesn't want to. I think he feels protective of Wix, and he doesn't
Yeah.
want to. He's bolstered by that, so he doesn't move.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give him the old one too, and cast spiritual weapon. Does 18 hit?
18 does, yes.
Keep in mind, you still have advantage with that.
I don't because I am afeared.
I see.
We'll go 10 force damage plus 5 radiant damage.
Nice.
And we'll offer a tentative, stammering Luigi's Mansion-esque Toll the Dead on top of that.
But it's like instead of Mario, it's you're calling.
You're calling.
Cool. I make a wisdom save. I fail.
That's 14 necrotic damage.
Damn. Cool.
Yeah, so the 15. Yep, so that's that, and holds the line. I'm just gonna move this.
Okay, yeah. I
Both
mean,
not always on time.
what?
No one gets that. No one likes Toto. Okay.
I had no idea what that was.
It's a song, "Hold the Line" by Toto.
Okay.
Toto has other songs besides Africa.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
believe it or not.
I was like, is that a lyric from Africa?
You know, the only Toto song.
Hold on just a moment.
Second wisdom save.
Second wisdom save. Oh, your
13.
second wisdom save. That passes.
Yes.
That's the DC. I thought you were asking me to make another wisdom save. I'm like, what? Why?
Yes. I also cast Spirit Guardians. You didn't even see. With my second action.
All right. Cool. So that is now their turn, but they don't go because they're stunned. Now I'm gonna roll for the vampires.
So what now?
The vampires.
Say that again? One more time.
Vampire.
Oh, vampire.
I swear to God, if he shows up again.
I mean,
Why not?
Duff has seen him here before. In your vision. But,
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool.
Now Craig and him can do the scene from Endgame. You've taken everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Because Craig wasn't on that mission. And we did take everything from him.
Bit of a role reversal, but yeah. Footfalls, your turn.
So who is inevitable? Because I know who Iron Man is. That's Wix.
No, Wix's vision.
No, it's literally.
Oh, dip, I'm
Iron
Cap.
Man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you worthy?
You better
Wait.
believe it.
You've taken
Look,
everything
the guy
from
who-
him, though. You're the bad guys.
No, I'm Cap. I have a shield.
Oh,
All right. Take your turns.
all right, my turn. Yeah, mine as well. Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
Oof.
Those 1 in 400 odds.
That's better.
That
That
hits.
Okay. 14. My damage.
Minus 14.
Also, I want another Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Well, he's got advantage, but whatever.
Regular.
Yes.
Right, let me toggle that.
How long does that disadvantage last, for my curiosity?
A minute.
1 minute. Start the clock.
I keep track.
He fails.
That fails. He's stunned.
We should probably... Okay.
18 damage. 12 damage. Okay.
18 puts him at bloodied.
Additional 12.
An additional 12.
Wait,
Okay.
isn't that a save?
What is
Wisdom
this?
save? If we start our turn within 30 feet of him?
Just for the first round.
Okay.
Unless you still failed the save. Like, it's ongoing until you pass. It's just Ophilidiophobia aura.
Right.
Nice.
I definitely pronounced it wrong.
What is it? Fear of snakes?
I think so.
Fear,
All right,
creepy
to
entities.
take the
Made out of
Luigi,
snakes.
no, to take the Luigi's Mansion thing further, I ain't afraid of no snake.
Nice. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Why did
I
these
am
two
good.
switch?
Good question.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Like +2, I think. Yeah,
Okay, I have a +0, so.
All right. Okay, shaking it off, going in.
You have advantage.
I know.
Oh yeah.
16.
That hits, just barely.
So I got 16 for that one. And yeah, we'll
Okay.
and 13.
Nice.
And I think I'm gonna go ahead and bust my action.
Okay, might as well.
Yeah, make a couple
Got the
hundred on it.
advantage.
There we go.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right. So what does that do for those of the people at home that don't know?
Oh yeah. Okay. So some spikes grow out of my giant war axe as I slash into the many snakes that are running alongside its body. As I slash it into its torso, the spikes catch on the snakes and start dripping like necrotic stuff.
And then a massive sound echoes through the chamber.
It says, "Whoa."
Everyone, there you go.
I would have done that louder, but I didn't want to be too annoying.
No,
Cool.
Yeah, so it's wounded, and it takes an extra 1d6 necrotic damage. This turn, it has to make a save for the wounded state person.
Cool.
All right.
Right, and you get another attack.
All right. Oh, math. Okay, hold on. So we got 16 and 13 is 29 plus 34 puts me at 63 plus 18 puts me at 81.
Is that all the damage you just dealt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shit.
All right.
Solo, this monster's supposed to be a challenge for 12th level characters. Good thing the vampires are on their way. Otherwise, this might be just one-sided.
It might still be.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I spend my action to continually keep up enervation.
Yep.
Does 17 points of damage.
Cool.
Not a lot, but hey, it's consistent.
Respectable.
Does a 16 pass his wisdom save?
It does not.
Fuck.
You're still afraid of snakes, giant or otherwise.
Fucking snakes, man. I say that. Craig says that. Fucking snakes, man.
Fucking snakes, man.
What you do in your free time is up to you, but, not here.
Hey, that's how
Anything
the
else?
UNT got started.
That is. Nothing else?
No, that's my turn.
All right, cool. Beneath and around each of the doors coalesces a misty form that turns into a vampire.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. Footfalls. One of them is going to try and claw you,
It's a miss.
and then claw again.
It's also a miss.
All right, Craig. The one next to you is going to do the same. Claw?
No matter what I did, those both would hit me.
Cool.
So yes, they both hit.
Well,
Yeah, I'll just
the
deal
one
damage.
hits.
The one hits, and then I'm going to deal another claw. 10 does
One-
not.
1 second. I need to make a couple constitution. Yes, I passed my concentration save, so I still maintain my energy.
Cool. Tough,
Right.
tough. We're gonna.
From the mist and their garb and whatnot, Tough recognizes them as vampires. Yes.
Oh yeah, they're wearing like the uniform that the guards were wearing at Castle Von Eyre.
Golly, not you guys again. Okay,
Who are these guys?
Oh, yes, of course. Craig, you weren't there. Vampires, watch out. Don't let them bite you or something. I guess. I don't know.
And then he yells, "Let there be light!"
Yep.
I'm gonna hold on. It's not your turn yet.
You just said Dovtov.
Yeah, I said Dovtov. I'm attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Well, it is his turn next, so it's fine.
Yeah, like I know what
Yeah.
you're gonna do, but first, does a 25 hit?
Yeah, of course that is.
Cool.
What do you
It's
think I am,
gonna
Syphilis?
grab you
Yep.
and get advantage on its bite.
Oh.
No, but you are still grabbed.
Yep.
Cool. Now it's your turn.
Speed becomes 0,
Mm-hmm.
but that is it. Can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Condition ends. Yeah. Yeah. Still get a daylight.
Okay.
That's my action. You can keep holding me. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they're all gonna take damage.
Yep. No longer afraid of snakes.
Cool.
This is true.
Oh.
So I'm gonna attack the snake with the spiritual weapon that's still up. That's
Cool.
bonus action, and that's a big old whiff, presumably.
What is it? 14?
14.
Yeah, that does
AC
not
16,
hit.
yes. Yeah.
16 AC.
Grab, so I can't move. That's bonus action. That is the turn. Little help, guys.
All right, and he's still stunned.
Do we want to put the radius of daylight?
60
do it, yeah.
feet.
Yeah, just in case. You know. All right.
Okay,
I
it's
guess
only
I'll
this
stop.
room since doors and the wall.
Right.
Sure. Let's do it. Yeah. Okay. Big guy's still up though, right?
The guy is still up.
I feel like Finrick's got this.
How brazen of you.
I don't know. Just did you see what happened last round?
You mean his one and only action surge? Yes, I did.
Yeah. Well.
Yep.
Yeah, but also. No, I guess I'll take advantage of the advantage and attack the big guy anyway. Let's see what happens. It's 16 damage.
Okay.
$14 damage.
He has 1 hit point left.
All right.
He never took wound damage. I mean,
Oh.
Oh, he's supposed to do that on his turn.
yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to do that now instead of me spending this last attack here?
Yeah, I mean he takes it. I just forgot to roll. He takes 4 damage and then has to make a saving throw, which he passes, but he still takes it. He's still dead.
All right. So then I take that last attack back.
Yeah.
to-
Attack
yeah.
someone else.
I will attack the vampire next to me. It's dead. You want me to roll again?
No, that can
Yeah, 'cause
stand.
that would not be at advantage, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I assume 23 hits anyway.
Yeah, it does.
For 14.
14.
And yeah, let's do it again. 13. Oh, it's
13 does not hit.
All right. That's that for my turn.
All right, Finric. It is your turn.
All right. I'm going to start stepping over some snakes, take an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
and I'm going to move the hunter's mark over to this one right here.
Sounds good. Oh, attack of opportunity, you say?
Oh, yes.
My bad.
That hits.
Cool. So 10 slashing damage.
All right. And
Rush towards his friend.
I'm going to come over and attempt a disarming strike on this one to try and have him drop off.
Okay. So I roll what?
It's a strength save. That fails.
Do you have to hit? Did that hit?
Yeah, that hit. And
Right, gloves. Yeah.
yeah, I've got the Gauntlet of the Fallen lined up, so that's a disadvantage.
Yep.
Total of 14 on the first one, and I'm going to make another attack and attempt to trip.
Okay. Do I have to make a save?
Yeah, it's another strength save.
Cool.
Yeah, that passes.
All right.
And that's another 22 damage.
Cool. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Craig, it is your turn.
I need to double check something real. Yep. All right. So I am going to spend my action to cast
Cast what?
Mage Armor,
Okay.
and then I'm going to move to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Take your attack of opportunity.
I will do that.
Thank you, Mage Armor. You really helped. Okay, roll damage.
Nice. It's only 10.
That's my turn.
Okie dokes. The vampire guard is going to go back through the door.
Just like, nope.
And then these two are going to attack Footfalls, Fenric, respectively. You know what? They're not stupid. This one's going to attack Doftoff instead.
It's just like they're gritting and bearing it in the face of daylight, just like fuck these guys. I hate them.
Yeah, what do they take? 20 damage?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, right. 20 damage. It does. Minus 20 on all of them.
They do not regenerate.
They do not regenerate. This one is bloodied. It's going to attack Fenric. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits, yep.
Cool. I'll do 8 slashing, and then he's going to retreat beyond the door.
Ooh, do I get to attack?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try and trip it as it retreats.
Okay. Make a strength.
Ooh, there you go.
save. Whoa.
Wounded.
Nice.
I don't think I'm gonna make it out of this one.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So 42 damage.
42 damage on an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
That's stupid. And it kills him. You get one of those spikes just into his leg, are able to pull it back and just bash him in, and he dissipates into ashes.
His claws are making little groove marks on the floor as he's just being dragged.
Yeah.
I like to think he actually managed to get through the door and then is just dragged back.
Instead of a monster dragging someone into the darkness, it's him dragging the vampires into the light.
Exactly.
Yup. Cool. And then Doftov, I'm gonna try and attack you.
Mhm.
I don't think either of those hit.
Oh, he's blinded by the light.
Yeah. He's also gonna
Actually,
try
we
and
don't
leave.
Haven't made enough jokes about light in this episode so far.
You can both make attack of opportunities if you'd like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
Okay, good.
20 hit?
20 hits.
Kabam! 15 damage.
Okay.
And because Finric did it, I'm going to try it. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Hey! All right, he's stunned.
Okay. So he does not leave.
Nope, just hangs out.
He gets to there and then stops. Doff.
So the one that did leave left through this door here.
Yes, the top door. Top right door.
Okay. I think. Yeah, vampire guard's on top of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's give him the slightly different 1-2. Get in between him and Wix.
Okay.
And we'll go spiritual weapon. With advantage though.
Okay.
Natch. 11 force damage plus 13 radiant damage.
Cool. He's bloodied for sure.
And then we'll hit him with the nope. Well, rolled a 1 and then a 2 with this weapon. So nah. Yeah. I think Doff's just still gonna stand in between the two.
How do you
Okay.
pronounce the name of that weapon?
Yikawa.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
What is it?
It's kind of like a crude stick, like 3-foot long stick with a either a blade or like a stone edge on one side of it, covering like half to a third of the top third to half. It's a D&D weapon, just not like in the basic table.
So like an axe.
Yeah, kind of like a crude like stone axe, but like like a longer blade, like more lengthy blade than a focused one.
Okay.
It looks a little like a halberd.
It's
Huh.
not the in the
But like
two-handed
one-handed.
sense. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. That's your whole turn?
Yeah, that's movement action, bonus action.
All right. Footfalls, it is your turn.
Were you rolling with advantage on these?
Oh, not on the Ikola. You're right.
You
Bring
should.
that back up. 12. No, still misses.
Okay.
I remembered on the spiritual weapon. I forgot on the other attack. Bobby.
All right. My turn. That hits. 15 damage.
15 damage.
Mm.
Single digits.
18 hits.
18 hits.
That's more than single digits.
That's more than single digits. He did, too. He also turns into ash and crumbles to the floor.
Cool.
Cool indeed. That's all the enemies.
So, all right. I guess I'm gonna move over here and have a look through this door where that other vampire fled.
That's a good idea.
And Eric, I can't quite see. Is this a door where I'm standing? Are those doorways, or is that a wall?
That's a wall.
That's a wall. Okay.
And this is a big old door that the big guy came through.
No, that is a window.
Where did
Like
the
a
big guy
bridge
come
window.
from?
The big guy came from
The vents and
all around the vents.
floorboards.
Yeah. You know,
Yes,
he-
We had the
Individual
scene with the
snakes?
snakes like dropping
Yeah.
into the.
Okay, that's
yeah,
right.
individual snakes formed into this snake man.
Okay. I can't help but notice this battle map is pretty small, so I guess I'll go there. And like,
Okay, yeah, it's another hallway.
do I see the vampire?
No, you don't see the vampire, but it does branch off to the right, to the left. If you want to keep going after him.
I'm real fast,
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
All right.
I've heard that about you.
I think what's going to be more important about, like, in finding him is not speed, but knowing which way to go.
And
Okay.
to that end, I have a couple questions.
Okay.
One, which is the doorway we came through in the first place to get onto the bridge?
This one.
Good to know. Second question is, what do I see when I open this door?
Once I remove the dead vampire,
It's still my turn.
we're
you
kind
going
of
on
combat's kind
initiative?
of
Oh, okay.
over.
Alright.
Because like you're going through basically tunnels chasing after this guy. The
Alright.
thing isn't speed. The thing
Because-
is figuring out which way he went.
Sure, it's just because he had left like a set, just a round ago, so that's why I thought we were still.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fair, but
Mhm.
yeah, if you want to roll perception, I think it would be more investigation
Okay.
because you're looking for
I can do
evidence
that.
to see which way is going. I did say it was carpeted, right? The floor.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
God, shag carpeting?
not shag, just like a regular carpet.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think we can make like a skill challenge out of this.
Well, I'll roll investigation.
Cool.
Oh, I shouldn't have been with advantage, but still, the 20.
Awesome. So you
Actually-
notice, yeah.
No, it's 4 plus 5 is 19, so plus 1. Okay, so actually, it's 24. My feat that gives me high passive perception gives me high passive investigation as well.
That's pretty
It
sweet.
just doesn't come up very often.
Yeah, so you see like not like footsteps in the carpet, but like areas where the carpet was going all one direction. It's like been messed up a bit. You know how like when you rub your hand on some sort of carpet,
mean,
you can like
It's a crashed
See?
spaceship. Like, I imagine there's a lot of dust, unless there's like Roombas going around.
It's an angelic spaceship.
There are people still living here, apparently.
yeah, I don't know. You see like
But
disturbances.
they're vampires. The people who are living here are literally made out of dust. Like,
They can still do chores.
They're going that way.
Okay.
So you get a success
I-
on the skill
I
challenge.
go that way. Great.
And yeah, Craig, you open the door. It's like a small office. It's got a desk and
It's the captain's ready room.
yeah, it's the ready room.
Okay. Is there anything of note in the desk?
Why don't you make an investigation check?
I'm going to use my inspiration to reroll that.
Okay.
Fuck.
What is on the desk?
I'm guessing it's some kind of strange reflective glass that I can't quite seem to operate.
Yeah, I mean there is a dead panel. You see a framed photograph of a couple of mouse lemurs
Wow,
in people's clothes.
that's an incredibly high quality painting. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, footfalls. Let me know if you need anything. All right, all right.
I mean, you saw the vampire run off.
Yes, I did, but I also saw you run after him.
Fair. This is fair.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
Is coming over, busting down the door, looking for snakes and vamp. But
He's bloodthirsty.
yeah, well, he's like he was scared witless of his snakes, and now he's like, I gotta kill snakes. I hate no more snakes.
Yeah.
He does not prefer snakes.
What do you feel about reptiles in general?
I mean, they're all right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just particularly the snake has really upset me.
So these are snake play. Snake. Wait, fuck. Space snakes on a space
My space what?
plane. I am sick and tired of these snakes.
I already made that joke.
Yeah, that was the intro. It was I'm sick and tired of these mammals on this.
Which honestly I could have said plane, but it just would have been a different kind of plane, as in plane of existence.
didn't even notice.
I didn't think of it until later.
Guys, mark that down for something we know now.
Get XP at the right end of the session.
Yeah, so I'm just opening this door.
Okay, that is the door you came from, but you can like recheck it, make sure it's still good.
Because we did see a vampire come from there.
That's true.
so-
A vampire did come out of that door.
Yeah, I'll just step in the hall.
Okay.
Doftoff very much does not prefer vampires, so he's going to follow his good friend Footfalls and bring the light with him.
Okay. Cool.
Guided by the light.
Do you want to roll on the skill challenge?
Sure, I'd love to. Yeah. Everybody's doing investigation. Should I do something different?
Well, I was the only one who rolled.
Yeah, that's true.
investigation.
Yeah, Craig rolled his own thing.
Yeah.
You got a spell?
Yeah, sure. I could do a spell. I don't know. What spells would help us?
How about like guidance on me or something? I don't know. Just I'm thinking like narrative.
Yeah. That honestly, like I don't know if that would make the most sense. Like Falls has better eyes and a better investigative mind than Dothrop does. And Dothrop would know that at this point. So he walks up to him, puts a hand on his shoulder, and says, "I trust you. Lead the way," and offers guidance.
It takes you a second to get your hand on my shoulder because of like the blur from the cloak of displacement.
Yeah, exactly. Just tries to put it down once and over here, and then over here. If as far as the skill challenge goes, I
mean, I think that is like you contributing to the skill challenge.
I did, but it was only a cantrip, so I didn't it didn't cost me anything.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I think the way we've done that with cantrips before was like they rolled the like spell casting attribute.
Yeah, if you want to roll your religion to gain Uragomlin's guidance.
It's 12.
I think that's a success.
Sure.
I think it's not hard to get his guidance in this.
It's literally like one of his ships or something. I don't know.
Could be. Yeah.
Now, because this is a skill challenge, do I get to use that D4, or is that guidance just for the like getting the?
No, you get to use it.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm thinking for my next role, I do acrobatics. Like I'm just freaking running on the roof right now. Just up.
Using your superior mobility to get faster.
Mm-hmm. No, like straight up though, he's like, you know, the movie Alien. He's the alien, but like, you know, climbing on the ceiling. Just
yeah.
He's become the monster, hunting the monster.
Yeah, we've really done a role reversal. You've invaded this crashed spaceship as like the hostile like life form that is native to this like horrible death world.
My blood is acid now. Yeah, okay. Here it goes. I don't think I need that D4, but
You don't. Hold on a moment. So, you two find a vampire just as it's going through another door into a room labeled in common crew.
Great. So now this is the scene from Episode 4 of Star Wars where Han Solo is chasing him. They run into that room, and there's a bunch more stormtroopers right there, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
We could take him.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, and you open the door, and it is rows of Bacta tanks, for lack of better word,
We've
with
seen them before.
clothed lemurs in them, just sleeping. And a couple of them are empty, and this vampire is furiously typing away at a panel in front of one of the tanks nearby. And it, looks over to you. It's like, oh shit. Just as the tank starts opening.
These are tanks like the ones we saw in Castle One Iron, right?
Sort of. They're orange, not green, and the things inside them look to be alive.
Is the technology that the Vatarus is using different?
It's pretty similar.
Similar? Okay, so he stole it from this. Okay, we got it. The guy's a chump.
All right. We getting back into combat?
Yeah. I mean, you guys would go first anyway, or I guess Footfalls would go first if we're keeping the same thing. What do you do?
Okay.
Is there associated map area with this?
There is not. He's
okay.
literally
That's
just
fine. That's fine.
5 feet away from you. I did not map out the whole ship.
Yeah, no, I was just curious.
I just thought, oh, where would he go? He'd go to this spot.
Yeah.
Gets him back up.
Makes sense. Cool. He's getting his crew. Where is that? On the wall. All right. I run up to him and punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it 12 hits.
No.
All right. 25 hits though.
It does.
12 damage.
12 damage. Very good.
Yeah. Nope. And 20 damage. That hits for 13
Cool.
damage.
He is now bloodied.
I assume Dothov is in range with daylight.
He is. Yes. And so the vampire is going to make a desperate claw. Oh, he rolls with disadvantage. Oops. Roll again. And then try and claw you again. Nope. He knows better than to run away, because the last guy who tried that got burnt. Both of them, actually. And then Doftov, it's your turn.
Since we're back in combat, should I roll another wisdom save
For what?
for my dwarf belt?
Yeah, I think that's...
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, it's like a separate combat, but sort of similar. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's man. I want to bust out these cool spells, but I don't think it's time for it. We'll do it later.
Oh, I forgot to have him take damage from daylight.
Daylight.
Just
Yeah.
did. He is not looking good.
Yeah, let's give him the guiding bolts.
Okay.
Classic. 17.
17 hits.
For 24, that is, I rolled 4 6s.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's amazing.
That is wow.
That's bananas.
You're
Yeah.
not coming through.
Yeah, he's got that home
Yeah.
court advantage.
You
Uh,
channel divine energy through this vampire, and it just crumbles up like those dead spiders, and then turns into ashes. Oops. Just move him over, and yeah, the tank finishes opening, and slumping to the ground is this like mouse lemur. It's just like waking up. It's its fur is all matted and wet. What do you do?
Hey, Benrick, do you think we should go check on the rest of them?
Yeah, you hear slamming and stomping and divine magic from around the corner.
You go do that. I'm gonna look for trouble for a little bit.
All right. Make sure this W6 guy doesn't get killed.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. You kind of just see Fenric step in front of W6, and he's just breathing very heavily.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Why don't you come with? They went chasing a vampire. It might still be over there.
They'll be fine.
I want to stay here.
No, it's you can stay if you want, but I'll be all right. You should go off and talk to him. I'll be good.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
Okay.
Is there a non-zero chance that Fenric is going to attack W?
I mean, you were there. You saw when Fenric was a rust monster.
Yeah, but Craig doesn't know that.
No, Craig was was fighting Craig as a rust monster.
But like evil Craig knows that.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Craig
I
knows
know
everything that evil Craig knows,
Oh, okay.
and vice versa, because they're not a different person. They're just one is convinced that the deep one is good, and one is not convinced of that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
move a little closer just in case. I'm gonna be like, guys, we might have something.
All right, so there's this lemur
Yeah.
in front of you on its knees, and it's like,
Hail and well met, my friend.
and it, looks
Do
at
you
you
speak
like,
the common tongue?
What? Sorry.
Yes. Remove whatever orange goo from your ears and listen to my words.
Hi. Who are
Hi.
you?
Oh, of course. Greetings and salutations. My name is Lord Dofftoff Brimble Bramble.
Are you here to come get me, or?
It depends. Who are you?
I am Ulgak. I'll put that.
Ooh, gonna need a spelling on that one. Ooh, yuck. Okay.
And he bows to you.
Dofftoff bows right back at him.
Bow to me. Likes that. What
Boss is gonna ask.
questions do you have? What do you need me to research?
In like a disjointed voice, using multiple voices, Footfall says, do you know Lotho Sun Hung?
And he perks up. Yes, Lotho, Captain Lotho. What? I haven't seen him in ages.
What happened on the ship? Were you awake when it crashed?
Oh yes, I was there.
Then what happened?
We crashed.
What caused the crash?
we were hit by who are you?
Oh, did I not say my name is Lord Doftop Brimble?
Did Von Eyre not tell you what happened?
Oh, no, we had a falling out.
Oh. And what are the factions?
Well,
Is,
there's,
is Eyre dead?
I mean, is a vampire ever not dead?
And he looks to like the ashes on the ground in front of him. Who are you?
This daylight's still going.
Yeah, it's still going. Less for an hour.
Yeah.
And Doftop is not convinced that there are not still vampires in the area.
Right.
Tell me, what do you know of the conflict in the area?
Nothing. You said there was a falling out.
Yes, sad to say, Von Eyre wanted us to do things that we were not in accordance with our beliefs. I'm avoiding a deception check as much as possible.
And is it just you two? Are you fugitives on the run?
Oh no, not in a sense. Though we have run at times. No, there are a couple more of us in the area. We heard tell of an incredible ship and or not an incredible place filled with knowledge, and we stumbled across this ship, your ship. Tell me, with Lotho not here, who is the captain?
That would be Thuaseth.
And what does Thuaseth look like?
If you imagine a lot of snakes in the
I can
vague
picture
shape
this,
of
yes.
a person, they are the curator, for lack of a better word.
And next in command?
The vampires?
And Doftop looks at the pile of ash. And further down the command list?
No one?
Well, congratulations, you are now the captain.
Okay.
With your
wait.
promoted abilities, what would you like to do?
Take stock of who is left on board?
Yes, let's do that.
Assess the damage to the ship?
No real additional damage has happened since the crash, I think.
Right, but we haven't been out since then, so...
Oh, were you put into the... He looks at the tanks right around the crashing?
And as far as I know, what happened was Aya showed up, killed Lotho, and had us work the machines for him, answering all his questions.
So he enslaved you?
Yes.
But then let me be the first to tell you are now free. Congratulations. You've
Did you
inherited a
not
ship.
work for Aya?
Not at all. No, speaking
thank
candidly,
God.
that guy is a big old jerk.
Oh, good. Wait, then who are you?
For the third time, my name is Lord Doftop Brimble. I will
No,
reveal now.
you said that. What does
I'm
that
a member
mean?
of the Phoenix Guard from Zarnepsa to the far west.
Okay, great. And you fight Ire?
We did fight Ire, yes. At
Cool.
his stupid face castle.
I've never been.
It's gross. Don't go.
Okay. Great. Now I don't feel so bad. Um, who's that? He points to footfalls.
Uh,
Footfalls.
Top says, hit him with the line. You know the one. It's the crowd pleaser.
I wasn't thinking about using that one. I was gonna.
Yeah, do something else, and then Top will look dumb. Do that.
Okay, all right, great.
Tell him the poem.
The whole poem. That's okay. That's a lot. I was gonna go with like he's gonna kick at the ashes of the vampire and say mobile cremation service.
Who said those words to him?
It's probably 3 different people. Mobile cremation service.
Punctuated every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun.
At times, yes. So, tell us, how can we help you? We both seem to have some serious beef with the vampires.
I mean, if you're vampire hunters, that's what you can do.
How many? You were put in the. You haven't been active. Would any of the crew know how many vampires, give or take, were here or are generally here?
Usually there are between 3 and 5. How many have you killed?
Duff counts on his fingers. We got 3 and the man snake guy.
Good. I mean, if we can get some power to one of the consoles, I can do a motion scanner if they're moving around.
Yes. How do we do that?
Well, we need to go to a different sector, but yeah, follow me. Can I? Yeah, you know what? Follow me.
Back in the bridge, Craig is going, Finrick, put the fork down.
Toff turns to Footfalls as they're following and gives him a big thumbs up.
Oh, meaning what?
Meaning, look how good this is. Look at what we're doing. Toff, the face of the party.
Okay, sure. All right. And there's a freeze frame, and it's displayed by Dave.
You're a golem.
Doptop smiles, and there's a little sparkle in it.
Cool.
Scratches his chin scruff.
Yeah, so Ulyak takes you through a couple hallways to basically the engine room. It's like, so normally we just keep these on because we don't need to power the whole ship. We just need, the computer and, a couple stations and life support, obviously.
Footfalls mulls over a new word he's never heard before. Computer.
Yeah, from here I can activate some of the sensors, and he just starts typing away, and we'll know if they are in the area or not.
How long does this take? Are there time for questions, or is it relatively?
Yeah, there's time for questions.
And Toff says, so Ulyak, tell me, we talked about the crash, but where do you come from? Why were you flying?
Well, I come from a world called Turanogok, but that's not where my people are from. We're from Glemus.
Gleamus.
Yeah.
Sounds bright.
You're a cutoff world, right?
Tough nods. Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Totally.
So yeah, none of the words that I'm saying mean anything to you.
Gleamus.
You're just repeating the name. I don't think you know what that means.
Yes, Gleamus.
No, I'm convinced you don't.
Listen, intelligence is his lowest statistic.
How do I say this?
Are they gleeful on Gleemus?
As much as one can be during war. Yeah, so you know how the world exists?
I'm familiar, yes.
Right, so...
No.
All right, well, that makes things harder. I'll just talk to you then.
Yes, please ignore him for the time being. He
So
have a
the
snack
world
for
exists, and beyond that are some others, and between those, there's just nothing. Except for the stuff that doesn't exist. Right?
Now Falls understands.
Now, Doff nods along, but does not.
And so... oops. Trunor and Gleemus, those are worlds that exist. And they're, out, I don't know, beyond the star.
The star?
Yeah, the star.
Does he point to daylight spell?
So, yeah, the sun. You have a sun, right? I haven't been outside.
We have do we have just the one sun?
Yeah, you have one sun.
Okay.
Yeah, most worlds have a sun.
Like ours, yes.
Yeah, and
See, very much in the know.
through that you can get to the all else, and through the all else you can get to another star. There are also other ways to get through it, like the astral sea and that fountain area, but those are weird.
Yeah, very strange. So you said you fly into the star and you get to the all else, and then you go to another star?
Yeah.
Like a tunnel?
Pretty much. In simple terms, yeah.
Doff looks at Footfalls. Says, we need to learn how to fly.
Finally.
New quest activated.
Yeah.
You know of a couple ships.
Don't really know
Yeah,
where they
we
are.
do. We do know of them though. Yeah. The new quest, Sons and Daughters.
Tell me, from your computer, can you...
No. Computer.
Oh, yeah,
says,
yeah.
Computer.
Corrects with the lemur's activate cadence. Can you tell us if this ship can be flown or moved into the star?
Yeah, I can check it. Though I have checked the sensors, all clear. As far as, unless they're not moving. But
Do you see a half orc and a man who does magic.
Well, I can. Those are the only things that are moving in the ship, so probably.
Okay, good. Whew.
Wait. The only things that are moving. So Wix is gone.
He was never moving.
Yeah, it like pulls up a camera view of the bridge.
So like,
yeah, what do we see though? We need this is a
Yeah.
Is there a
Yes.
cuisine going on right now?
Yes.
Cut back to the other two.
Yeah, while this is going on, so Fenric's kind of getting uncomfortably close to W6, and he's asking him, he's just like kind of staring at him for a long time as Craig's watching him. And
little drool comes down.
yeah, so he's still got the gauntlets like activated at the beginning of this, and he just goes, what made of metal man? Directed at W6.
Please restate inquiry.
You what metal?
I'm composed of several alloys, as well as wood fiber bundles and stone.
Yo, we got his crafting recipe. We can make more.
How tall is the ceiling, by the way?
Taller than one would expect. Maybe 15 feet.
Great. I'm going to roll my eyes as he keeps edging closer and levitate. Please make a Constitution saving throw if you are unwilling.
Yeah, I think just because I don't know it's happening.
DC 16. Oh,
Yep.
you're just going to float up to so your head is just below the top of the ceiling.
Okay.
No. He's bumping into the ceiling like a balloon, just like bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yeah, so like after a little time and time out time, the gauntlets are wearing off, and I just wanted to ask, like, turn around and ask Wix a serious question.
You're going
Okay.
to stay up there until you don't want to eat them anymore. And I'm just going to plop myself down in this chair.
Okay. Oh, I should remove the giant snake man so you can see better.
Yeah. As I'm floating in the air, I just go, Craig, I'm fine now. You can let me down.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Just let me down.
I'm going to be like a good 30 seconds before drifting him back down.
Yeah, so you see that is what's going on, and yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Wix, you mentioned that this was taken over by a rebel commander. I wanted to know what you know of the rebel.
What I know of the rebels?
Yes.
When should I begin?
Well, I guess most recent would be.
Most recently, the rebel commander Lotho Songhung has taken over this ship. They opposed the rightful rule of the Angelic Armada, and they refuse protection.
Yeah, that's all I really got for now. So I know we went over that already anyways. Sorry.
I don't know. That's somewhat different.
Oh,
Yeah, the protection stuff is new.
all right. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's all I have for now.
Okay. So yeah. Ulyak pulls up an image or a clairvoyance of Grayson Craig and Finric Golden talking to Wix. And
Is the dead thing in the background
dead thing.
snake monster?
Yeah, I mean it's there. I just moved him so that you could see the chairs.
Okay, I was just making sure because like it said that it was the captain, so
What?
I don't know. I was just wondering how it would react to seeing its captain dead.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys? What do you do? Oh, right. You wanted me to check to see if we're running.
Yeah, see what the capabilities of this sky ship are.
Well, all else explorer, but semantics.
All else explorer.
Let's roll a d100. 9. Cool. And so he, is typing away, and he's like, all right, well, propulsion down, life support's heavily damaged, navigation's down, weapons, yeah, basically everything's down except for this room, the bridge, and the tanks.
Even the mess hall.
Yeah, I mean the mess hall. I mean, we could probably put power to it, but
What do you eat?
fruit mostly. Although,
Oh yeah, what kind?
And he rattles off some fruit that you've never heard of because he's a space lemur from space.
Sure. Do we get experience for learning that?
No,
Okay.
that's not useful information.
You don't know.
Useful dietary information.
We could have a deception later where we need to
Listen,
know this.
write it down. If you go to Gleemus, remind me.
What if we want to throw a space lemur party?
But yeah, it's like I'd hate to think of what the years have done to that food, though.
Years?
Well, yeah.
How many years?
No.
Also, are your years the same as our years?
Well, yeah.
Functional question.
Oh, how long do you normally? Well, this comes into a whole bunch of. How many day? How long is a day? We really got to think of like a universe of timekeeping for you guys, because.
Might I suggest swatch internet time? 1,000 beats in a day.
No,
Right, but how long's a day?
How
for
long's
you?
a beat?
1,000 beats.
How long's a beat?
Yeah, but like
1/1000th of a day.
That's a tautology.
Exactly.
circular definition. No, if you'll allow this, I think like Phil Falls just suddenly has like a very robotic voice and says like the number of rotations of a pulsar. It's like,
Get out of here.
All right, he thinks to himself. It's like, all right, types it in. All right, how old are you?
Who's he pointing at?
Either of you.
I'd like. I guess it's been close to a year at this point since startup. So, 27.
27. And how long do you normally live? Your kind.
Oh, that's like 150 years, give or
Okay,
take.
yeah. Give or take about that, yeah. It's approximately equivalent.
What was your grandfather doing when they were your age?
Farming?
Talking to Dom.
Oh,
I don't really want to get into it right now.
anyway, so that would mean we got here. That'd be 3,000 years ago, about?
What?
I mean, I'm not that old. I mean, I am, but I've been in stasis for most of that.
Stasis.
They have us come out every now and then, but just answer questions.
How long has Funire been with you for 3,000 years?
Yeah, he's pretty old. He's a vampire, right? You know what vampires are. You said you were hunters.
Yes, of course. What, you think I'm an idiot?
No?
I'm just going to do an insight check on that.
Okay.
A little insecure.
He doesn't think you're an idiot, but he's more saying that just so you stop that line of questioning because he doesn't think it matters.
I guess my big question for you is, what will you do now?
Well, we were hoping to repopulate. The,
How does that work
well,
for
the Civil
you
War
guys?
is not going well. And it's been 3,000 years, so can't be going much better.
Civil War?
Rebellion, Civil War, same thing.
And you were fighting other lemurs?
Oh, no. I mean, sometimes, but not usually. The angels, they...
I just said lemurs, but does he have a race?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Do you want to know what it is?
Yeah, I think Dottoff would have asked at this point what his race was.
Lemurians.
Get the fuck out of here. Throwing you out an airlock.
Oh.
I made it up on the fly about an hour ago.
Spell that for me.
It's exactly
You
like
made it
it
up, so you can
sounds.
spell it however you want. It's got a silent P at the beginning of it.
Lemurians.
NEM.
Exactly how you would think.
Yeah. Lemur Ian S. Yeah, I mean, we were mostly just trying to get away. No? We were hoping to repopulate here. It's a cutoff world, so we thought should be fine.
What's a cutoff world?
Why are you rebelling?
Well, tyranny in the most basic sense. You know, no one likes to be told what to do constantly. And, you know, we're told it's for the greater good and whatnot, but After some of the shit I've seen, I can sometimes not even believe that. Like, angels are supposed to be this, all good force, but I've seen them destroy worlds.
Footfalls eyeing Doftoff.
Toff is no longer nodding along and like smiling and just is looking at him. Not like with any sort of malice or severity, just is listening and taking it in.
So yeah, no one wants to be under someone's boot constantly. So we rebelled and mostly lost, at least, the part I was in. Could still be going on. I mean, rebellions pop up constantly.
Toff gets kind of quiet and says, "Does the name Urigalan mean anything to you?"
I'll be right back.
Not particular, but that sounds angelic. Any response? Just thinking.
Yeah, there's a lot of information.
Footfalls can recreate in this mission. Footfalls, Doftoff has seen Footfalls do his like eidetic memory like recreation ability. Yes,
Yeah.
like drawing maps and signs from memory.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doftoff supplies a piece of paper and says, "Footfalls, can you draw that the array that we see everywhere?"
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
so he does that.
And I can show.
I guess technically it's not eidetic memory, but still, it's pretty good at.
Something similar to that. It's not not full on.
You're just really good at making copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This?
That exactly that. Yes. And Doftoff points to that and says, "What is this?"
And Uliak looks at that and roll again. Roll with advantage. Cool. He sharply inhales, like, you wouldn't happen to know any, like, spirits or, I don't know, elementals or weirds or something like that?
Doftoff looks at Footfalls and says, "Do we?"
There's that spirit we put to rest.
More like nature spirits.
The cookery might still have. Tree.
Tree. I guess tree. Like Lutile wouldn't be a nature spirit, would he? He's a mud man, right?
He's not a mud. He's like a wizard.
He's a man made of. Is he a man made of mud?
He gave us these statues. They're made of mud, and we lick them, and then it turns in, and then he appears in them. He's a weird guy.
So he's made of mud.
Zorphus.
The true spirit. Spirit within us all. Not in a sense. No, I guess is the full answer. The working answer.
Well, then you are going to start wanting to look for them because they are here. You know how I said things that don't exist are in the all else?
Yes, you did say that.
So those things don't like that existence exists. And they sometimes break in and take over.
Is the all else the Deadlands?
The what?
The Deadlands, the place with the train.
No.
He doesn't know what that is.
Okay. Hotel California.
No idea.
Port
what that
Finum.
is. Port Finum. I'm gonna roll.
Finrick,
Nope. No idea.
Yep.
do you want to go check on what they're up to?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can go over there.
You guys open the door and get like drowned underneath the lore dump.
We're gonna be like, oh, yeah, what you guys been talking about? Can you tell us everything?
What the hell is that thing?
Ah, what the hell is that?
Guys, I got
My
some
God,
lore in my boot.
No. Since I had to step out for a second, what is this?
Like
You're-
out of character?
Oh, Footfalls drew that.
Yeah, it's a recreation of the array that we've seen at the top of Lutao's tower and in the mines and in the angel statue and in the Sinnoh Island.
And in Chronomancer's Tower?
Yes, it was a while ago. I don't quite remember. Maybe.
Something like that, at least.
Which place?
The Chronomancer's Tower, Calabaistra's Tower, or the place with the house on the legs.
I don't believe so.
I think they had
Quickly check.
something on the scrolled on the floor, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think she has something else scrolled on her floor. Yeah, that's a completely different sigil.
Okay, good to know.
No, not you.
Oh, well, never mind then.
The completely different sigil is Calabaistra's tower, where the Chronomancer is.
So we should seek out nature elementals, or are they to be contained or dealt with hostilely?
Well, they're trying to take over, destroy all of existence, or as completely as they can. They don't always succeed, but if they can, basically what this is well, you're a cutoff world, so this is like a perforation through the barrier.
The veil?
Yeah, that's a word for it. Yeah.
Hey, Footfalls, did you draw this?
Falls is like, well, it's not my best work.
Where did you see this?
Just says what Doftoff just said in Doftoff's voice again.
What? Dave, the player, said that.
Okay.
You're talking to kid out of character.
Fair. All right. And he goes through the list anyway.
Huh. Because I've seen this too. When I died. The first time.
South?
Where?
Yeah, beyond the henge. Or beyond the everlasting storm at the henge. The mud woman monster who stole the Animus Creatrix. Still want to get that, by the way. She was at a ritual with this same.
The barrier between what?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Well, the barrier between, existence and not. I mean, it's a bit muddy because you also have the you're also a cutoff world. You've been somehow removed from the equation, so it's harder for them to get in. And this is they would need some sort of array of these, not just one. It can be thought of not really as a summoning circle, but
Shit.
Just a question, since I'm still getting caught up. Have you ever seen anything that looks like this? And I cast major image and create an image of the deep.
no, but that's terrifying.
And also to go along with it, Footfalls makes the blah sound.
That's not a nature elemental, no? Pointing to
No.
the major image.
No, that's I don't know what that is.
Would Footfalls know that if the last time the deep one was active was 3,000 years ago?
You would know that it is 5,000 years ago.
Ah.
Have you nature elementals? Are we talking things like Arncard and those?
I mean,
The seasons.
I don't know if
most
he
of them
knows who our
don't
card
have
is.
names. Iron Card. What I gathered, that sounds more like a giant. He's a wizard, right?
How do you know him?
I mean, I don't. I've just gathered information over the few times that Ira's let me out.
Do other worlds have seasons?
I mean, it depends on the orientation of the sun and whether they're
Gay or straight?
gay or straight, or an innie or an outie. That one actually does have meaning, the innie and outie.
Okay. All right.
So, they want to destroy everything,
Not just everything that exists.
but they wait.
Who are you talking about? If we're talking about Arencard, then probably not. It sounds like a local problem.
Someone told us that he created the veil between that made our world a cutoff world.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Sounds
I
like a
turn
giant.
around
Holy-
and
You have
run
multiple
back to
giants?
W6.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said, Eric, and Kit wants to just do something as Craig.
Okay, so Ulyak said he sounds like a giant. Do you guys have multiple giants? And then Kit said
Multiple?
something.
I said I want to run back to W6.
Okay.
W6, can you tell me anything about Arencard, and I list off the names of the other regents of the seasons?
I have no record of these entities.
Worth a check. I walk back.
Okay.
You know of another giant?
I mean,
Premier Odyssey?
No, you not. I don't know.
yeah?
Who?
I gotta go deep in my notes. Hold on.
Oh, you. I'm playing off what you said.
Yeah.
Oh, my notes are so sparse in this. We're learning so much so fast. I can't keep it straight. And also be in the scene.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard because you have like a reasonable way to get information, although it's old enough that it might be not as correct?
Right.
And then I have to go look up some of it. What was the question? You know giants?
Yeah. So basically, I said Arnkard created the veil between worlds, and he said your world has multiple giants,
Yeah.
to which I said, who's the other giant you know
I mean, I don't know any of them, but
or know of?
There's Snake Snare, Helgash, Promir, Lataziva,
History
Professor
check.
Onyx Danger, and there's two that I should know of.
Onyx Danger, the biker.
What?
It's just like
I mean, yeah,
What's-
they're just like powerful individuals that roam around. You know, some of them are, champions of the people, and some of them are, horrible villains like Helgash.
What do you know of a lot of?
If I recall, and granted, this is very old information, I think he was exiled, and you just like see kind of like confusion turn to fear on his face.
realizes he was sent to a cutoff world.
You know of Premier Vladiziva.
He's my neighbor.
Fuck!
I have a 3,000-year-old neighbor.
He was exiled to here for horrible crimes.
I mean, like, how horrible is horrible? Because, like, I mean, I'm not saying I've done horrible crimes, but it's like good to know, like,
Yeah, but I mean, he like he just said like all the stuff being destroyed wasn't that big a deal or something. So it's gotten pretty.
Listen, this happened. Oh wait, Is he one of the seasons?
No,
As far as we know, he's not.
to the best of our knowledge.
Holy fuck! How many seasons are there?
or
Okay. Any other giants I should know about? Big players?
Winters. There's
I mean, as
Winters,
kid, he
Summer.
hates giants, right? You hate giants? Talking to Finley.
Yeah, but like I don't know about these guys.
But I mean, like, you kill giants, right? Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, I want a reason to kill them. So
I mean, hill giants aren't what I'm talking about. Those are just big dumb oafs.
Whoa there.
well, I mean, yeah, that's about right.
Giants are just like, people with a lot of personal power. Some magic beyond imagination, although, they've got like some infinite source of magic, basically.
Are they a race, or is this
They're
learned?
made? I mean, it's not like something you can. I mean, you can try to do it on purpose, but you could just end up dying. It's like
Like
Sir-
the Lich?
no. It's like a certain set of events have to happen, and if they do, you might become one.
Are any of these, I don't know, giants necromancers or anything like that?
I mean, Helgash is.
You speak of these giants as if they're legends, or at least legendary. Are they like known amongst the all elves?
I don't even know if the all else think. Like,
No,
I
no.
assume
Sorry.
they do.
I'm misusing terminology because I don't understand your world, so to speak. You're on Gleemus. Did they know of Snake Snare and Helgash and Premier?
Yeah, they're like, famous people, I guess.
Even though they weren't on your world?
Yeah, they're legends. Everyone wants to know what Helgash did, or how Snake Stare tricked some angel general. It's all aspirational entertainment.
Yeah, like with Uragalin,
Duff turns, gets frowny face.
What?
Your Colin is not a story.
Well, I mean, listen, I know it's a belief, but it's also a story. Like, if you don't believe in something, then it can also be a story.
In history is just a story.
Yeah, exactly.
It happened. It's real, but it's not right now.
Okay. Can you and your other friends get the ship up and running?
Yeah, probably. It'll take months, possibly years if we don't have the right equipment, but theoretically, yeah. Why?
We could help.
Help what?
Get materials.
Oh, yeah. But why do you want to leave? I mean, yeah, Premier is here, and that's terrible, but it sounds like you don't have to deal with him, so that's nice.
He's my neighbor.
Yeah, but, like, he's your neighbor. Does he raid your, He hasn't killed you.
I don't know that he noticed I'm there yet.
Good. That's good. If he hasn't noticed you, then you're probably not going to die.
And dying's not. I mean, it's okay. Dying is pretty bad, but it's like you can come back.
By Uragallen's grace.
Yeah, so why do you want to leave?
We have business amongst the stars.
Okay. Like, you need to go somewhere or what?
We gotta restock on, and I named the alien fruit you mentioned.
We gotta kill the thing that I showed you with extreme.
The deep one.
Yeah. Wait, you know of it?
No, you told me about it.
Well, I mean, I told you its name. I didn't tell you. Okay.
You said the deep
Yes.
one.
Right?
One of us probably did.
Okay, well, never mind then.
That's what the deep one's name
yeah,
is.
Anyway, we gotta go kill it with the extreme prejudice.
Okay, but that's like a local thing, right?
It's trying to break through this barrier or whatever you said. so it's not quite local.
Okay.
Hey, what do you not to be redundant, but you tell us anything else about the multi-cup?
It's really, really big, and there are multiple.
Oh boy, that's all I got.
Dashov redirects back to the drawing of the array, and he says, "You said that these need to be that there are going to be a bunch of these."
Yeah, because you have you're a cutoff world, so not only do you have the barrier between existence and non-existence, you also have the additional barrier, the veil. And so in order to pierce through that, you'll need more than one, probably maybe 6 or 7. You want to put them in like a circle.
All right, can you put us back on the map?
I
Screen?
can.
How big a circle?
Because- This, yeah, huh.
There is
Um,
one right here. I'm going to make a big triangle. There's one right at Lutile's tower. Where's the next one?
There was one at the Bellabard Mines, but we took that.
Sinov
Oh
Island.
yeah.
So I'm going to draw a triangle with a line through it.
Sinov Island, but it was on a ship.
Which
What
one
was
is-
I seen? Oh, the angel statue.
Right, that was south of Sarmensa.
It's right here, southwest of
Yeah.
Zonepsa.
Yeah. Okay. Right, because when you got like transported, we were south of Sarmensa, like directly south, then you got transported someplace else.
There was a little bit of like,
Yeah. Distance covered.
times or space warping on that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think we were going
Mhm.
east, and we somehow ended up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like things aren't exactly aligned in a circle.
Remember, this is a ship. It could be anywhere.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, they could be rearranged.
Well, I can see it either going
Some idiot could move them.
this
What idiots are you talking about?
or this way.
Wait, could you do that again? I didn't see it.
So it could be going this way or this way.
Yes. I mean, it could always just be that, like. I mean, we don't know that anyone in particular is currently trying to make a circle with them because
Yeah.
they're all independent factions.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, like maybe they like we don't know the origin of them.
Well, I'm just saying because there's clearly a curve right here. Like no matter which way is the origin or not,
But
this is
there's just
No,
two of them. Like it's not. I don't know that it's a curve.
three is enough to get a curve. I mean,
Yeah.
that is enough.
Yeah.
I was saying like we don't know how they got there if they were placed. Like that's.
I know.
mean,
I'm just
like.
It's not like you're saying it's enough. It's the bare minimum. I don't think it necessarily indicates a pattern.
yeah. I think maybe we need to explore some more. We need to investigate the ones we've already seen.
I think we should definitely explore in here.
We can make our own.
But that's my own.
Maybe.
Yeah, like theoretically something like that. But again, who knows who's in charge of what?
Are they around the same distance apart, like on the curve?
Kind of. Hex wise.
Yeah. Because that would make it easy to check out those spots at least. It would give us an indication of where we could go.
The Bellbar Mines is the one that's thrown off, though.
Yeah.
Granted, it's
And-
now in Sarneps.
And Sinov, let's not forget about Sinov. I know we can move, but like Sinov Island was there for a long time.
Mhm. Man, I'm getting serious. I'm gonna serious Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood vibes. Gotta carve the crest of blood. Dotov turns to Ilyak, back to the task at hand, and says something to the effect of, he says these words because I'm going to say them. Have you ever heard of somebody being trapped in a statue?
Like petrification and stuff?
Sure. Or something.
Yeah?
Do people know how to fix that or reverse it? Or
Isn't there a
aware of
spell
that
for
sort of
that?
technology?
Restore.
A dispel magic might work. Or a greater restoration.
Just like a remove curse. Yeah, I suppose. I'm just now thinking about it. Like, I suppose I really haven't been back to that statue in a while and tried out all of these basic things, but yeah, okay. Oh, need to look at the notes. Hang on. Said no about the Uragalan, but have you heard? Does this mean anything to you if I said the phrase "last breath of a dying friend"?
His eyes go very, very, very wide. What?
What does that mean?
Where did you hear that?
Preemptive Arcana check.
That's for something else.
Oh, okay. I heard it recently. I think here.
Who said it?
Well, I just said it now.
Right, but who said it to you?
Wix.
The ship's servitor.
W66E.
Why was
3.
W663 telling you about Last Breath of a Dying Friend?
We asked.
We asked what happened to the ship, and it shot it down. And we could talk about angels and the Angel Armada, and we asked him to name some, and we heard the name, and it was a very strange name.
Okay. So you just went through a couple angels.
Sure.
You seem pretty scared about it. What is it?
Last Breath of a Dying Friend is general, specifically of the World Eaters. They bring the end.
Oh,
Um,
so it is Warhammer 40k.
You
This is
know-
yet another thing you've given the same name as the Warhammer 40k thing. Just you've done it again.
damn it. Hey, listen. There are 27 stories. I can't be original every time. They destroyed Gleemus.
I'm just gonna look at Doftov.
Dovtop is once again just very focused on the information that he's getting.
So if Last Breath of a Dying Friend was here and say moving around, they'd probably destroy the world.
Depends on why they're here.
How did they destroy the world?
I've never actually seen it happen.
Did they eat it? They're world eaters?
Presumably, I don't know. They bring it to the forge and make a new ship.
I'm gonna stare at Doftov even harder this time.
Why did they destroy Gleemus?
To make a new battle cruiser. They needed it to fight the All-Outs, fight the demons, fight the devils, greater good and all that.
So
That sounds very important.
Is it important enough to have an entire world destroyed?
Tell me, did they destroy every creature on the?
I mean, I got away, so
did they destroy all the fruit?
probably. I don't know.
I just learned about it.
So would you say if hypothetically this angel was hypothetically here and it hypothetically got loose, it would hypothetically destroy everything? Most.
It depends. Like, angels aren't stupid. They're not killing machines. They're very good at killing, but if they were here, most likely, hypothetically, most likely, they would be here for the reason of destroying the world.
And that would be a bad thing.
Can
I
you
say
make
as
a
robot.
deception check? Because you're very clearly trying to not tip off Ulyak that Last Breath of a Dying Friend is here. Cool. I'll roll an opposed.
We don't know. We don't know if she's here. There's a statue, but who says that she's actually trapped in the statue? The free her could have been not statue specific.
Could be. Yeah. Ulyak doesn't seem to get it. I mean, it all depends. Also, like, if the World Eaters are here, then that definitely means they're here to destroy everything. But, they've been known to have correspondence with, mortals and giants.
Are the world eaters angels?
No, they're made by angels.
What are they?
Soldiers built for battle.
Genetically modified soldiers with power armor, just like in Warhammer? I mean,
No,
okay.
Are they machine people like Wix? W663?
yeah, like them. I mean, Wix isn't a world eater, but they confiscated goods. They were once a soldier for the Armada.
Can I talk to everyone in a different room really quick?
Dovtov turns to Leok and says, yeah, we just have to have a small conference. My friend, Mr. Craig, he...
Okay. You cool if I start waking people up so we can, start repairs?
How many of there are? How many of you are there?
Now I have to come up with a number that's reasonable. Depending on...
How
we
big is
never
the ship?
we never did a full count, but there's probably up to 1,000 of us.
Okay, that's a lot of fruit.
I mean, I'm not going to wake everyone up, just the critical personnel.
Let's hold off for just a minute. Just a minute.
Okay, I guess I'll just sit here then. Yeah, you can go off and talk amongst yourselves.
Yes, Craig?
So, does anyone else get the idea that maybe the angels aren't the good guys?
Who is the good guy then? So the deep one's the good guy.
Footfall says no.
So Arncard's the good guy.
Yes, but Arn.
Okay.
Okay.
My point
actually
is
know
that maybe things are not as black and white as we're being led to seem, or maybe they're not the good guys, but maybe they're not also the bad guys either. Maybe they are a greater force than we could possibly understand, and we should place our trust in the people, capital P, who have led us to. Maybe the world deserves to be ended. Have we not been fighting against a world-ending power, and being met with the strife and destruction the entire way? Your death.
Okay. I'm going to address the rest of the room. When did I become the reasonable one?
I don't.
You've only been talking to.
Yeah. This sounds like we're in a kind of a dangerous mix here. I know I value life and the life of the ones I know. I would rather the outcome of my struggles not be our ultimate destruction if we can avoid it. The angels sound, if they are on a good side or a bad side or a black and white side, we might have a whole nother problem on their hands, having them as people we're fighting with.
Also, I'd rather not destroy the world because I live on this world.
I have stuff here.
You're so focused on the material. We've just learned that there is a multi-cosmos and worlds beyond ours, and an all else beyond that. We could live anywhere.
But I rather want to live here. And we already know that the angels have destroyed one world, at least.
Supposedly.
I'm going to go back to W6. Are we in the command room, let's just say?
Yeah, you can go back there.
W6, how many worlds have the angels destroyed? Or turned into ships?
Unknown.
Is it higher
There
than
you have it.
Is it higher than what?
Is it higher than 10?
Yes.
Is it higher than 20?
Yes.
Is it higher than 100?
Yes.
Is it higher than 1,000?
Yes.
I looked it off top.
it is not for me to judge the actions of those higher than myself.
W6, do you know what?
So wait. So everyone.
Oh, I see. Ha. Because everyone's higher than him.
I think it's probably like a gnome or a kobold or something.
It took a while there. It really.
I'm dumb, okay? And frazzled.
W6, do you know what the last breath of a dying friend is doing on this planet?
Unknown.
Do you know what interest Admiral Yorgalin would have in this planet?
Admiral Uragalin is the admiral in charge of the local cluster.
You know if this planet is designated to be turned into a ship in any time soon?
Unknown.
Okay, so let's compile what we have. The angel statue, the last breath of a dying friend, takes planets, drags them to the Soul Forge, and turns them into right?
We also have a question of what they're doing here, and we have a downed ship from them.
Right. And so the Soul Forge is offline, correct?
Who are you asking?
The room.
Right. I don't know that it is. The Chronomancer told us that Port Finam was shut down and souls were not being shepherded, but that doesn't. If the Soul Forge turns worlds into ships, that seems different, or at least not perfectly one to one.
W6, what is Port Finam? It's really handy having just a lore dispensary right here.
Unknown.
Except when it says that.
Okay, so a port is a place where ships are made, correct? Or where ships are docked.
Yeah, usually
A
docked
shipyard.
can be in a shipyard, can be in a port.
So, listen, all I'm saying is that it seems an awful lot like it would be likely that Uragalin wants you to release the angel so she can take this planet and turn it into a ship.
But Port Finam, while it was big, it wasn't as big as this world.
It's magic. Since when is anything as big as anything?
That's a fair point.
And have you seen anything here? And I demonstrate, just wave around, that makes any kind of sense?
Snake Man.
But, I mean, we're talking about different planets, different cosmos. For crying out loud, we don't know anything. Listen, all I'm saying is I think we are way underwater. We have no idea what's going on in the larger scheme of things. So I think maybe we should just not do anything forward.
Well, we do know that besides the angels, we have Von Eyre, who has his own agenda and is clearly planning something.
And the deep
And-
one. We should also stop the deep one.
Exactly. And we know that Von Ayer is appears to be, gathering force for something, and he's far older than I would have imagined. So I don't know that we'll have the luxury of not taking action or not choosing sides in whatever conflict should arise between the angels and whatever forces are working against them.
Craig, you told us that among the Deep One's plans, one was to destroy the angel statue.
Yes. Does that mean destroy the angel statue, or does that mean destroy the bindings of the angel?
Either way, I don't feel comfortable not seeking to help something that the Deep One wants to destroy.
So how about we stop the deep one, but at this current point in time, not release the angel
I don't
until we get some more answers? Why don't you ask Uragolin what do you wants with the angel?
I mean, it's not for me to know my deity's machinations and motives. That's
Would it hurt to ask?
it wouldn't necessarily hurt to ask. I might fall out of favor, but I also need to consider how I'm asking, because your Colin doesn't always offer the most clear guidance.
Well, you were sent here to find the archive by Uragolin. I mean, it seems like
Well,
you're going to
I
find.
was sent to find information. I was sent to free the angel to free her, and I talked to the chronomancer. He might know, and he sent us to the archive. Though he may know more than we gave him credit for at first blush, because he seemed to know a good bit the last time we talked to him.
Yeah, and well, I mean, you're guided by Uragolin, aren't you?
Oh, of course. Everything I do is in service of him, capital H.
And you came seeking answers and restoration of your connection to Uragolin. I mean, wouldn't it make sense to, in this moment, to try and find some clarity?
Yeah, I'm just over here looking at the two spells that I have. I can either commune and get 3 yes or no questions, or I can cast divination and ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. Okay. Dofthoff, he doesn't leave the room, but he goes off to the corner and sits down. And he ritually casts commune.
Okay.
Yeah. Urigalin the Shaper, he who must be. Lend me your guidance in this time of tumult and new information. If I free last breath of a dying friend, will she destroy this world?
She will remake it.
Will the souls
It is-
on this earth?
It is called the Forge. So
I got it. Will the souls on this earth find peace? Not Earth. This world.
Molduna.
That is up to them.
What becomes of me if I should free last breath of a dying friend? That's not a yes or no question. Let me rephrase. Will my service to you end if I free last breath of a dying friend?
Only if you wish it to.
Yeah, the kind of connection dissipates, and Dovtov stands.
Well,
I think I'm ready to go home.
All right, let's get out of here.
what do we do about the lemur?
We
Oh,
we let him out, right?
like
I mean, Von Eyre's still maybe alive, probably, or to whatever extent of vampire can be. So we should probably deal with him at some point. But yeah, I mean, we should tell Ulyak where he can find us. We should get all the way west. And yeah, we can check in on him if we come back out this way. They should probably start preparing their ship. See if it can't be mobilized again.
Yeah, maybe on the way back to the York camp, we let him know where the ship is. Maybe
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Give him a little bit of protection from the from Von Eyre if they.
All right. So Footfalls walks back to the lemur, Oliet, and with his staff clanging against the ground, the floor with every step, says, "Awake to the ping and ripple of a drop, dark halls and footfalls."
You talking to me?
He
I mean, I
repeats
guess you
it.
must be talking to me. There's nobody else.
He repeats it, "Awake to the ping and ripple of a drop, dark halls and footfalls." And he gestures to all the tubes.
Oh. Yeah, I can fix it. I mean, eventually. That's what you want, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Footfalls is just looking at the panel that he was at before. Can you discern anything from it?
Which panel?
The one that the vampire was manipulating. um,
The last one that you were chasing?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that panel is on one of those back to tanks stasis pod things.
Yeah, the tubes.
Yeah. Oh, those tubes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Try and discern how to activate it.
No, well, he's saying, "Awake to the ping and ripple of a drop."
Oh. So yeah, Ulyak finally gets your meaning and punches in like a code and then presses a key, and then the next pod starts to open, and out comes another lemur.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I can do that. I can wake everyone up. Well, not everyone, because we don't have food or anything really. But and we have some. We'll deal with this.
Friends, we will send Fix Wix.
All right. Well, thanks for getting us out from the thumb of Von Meyer, and we'll help you as best we can.
I mean, he's still in the air.
Yeah, well, I'll have to wake up a security team, and we'll probably need to shut everything down. And yeah, if you said you can send people to help, that would be super helpful to have like a contingent of guards outside.
Do you have things that could help us?
In the immediate future, probably. Yeah. What do you want?
Footfalls like points to his like exoskeleton, and also pulls out his phaser.
Ah, yeah, I know what you're thinking. Eric does not know any cool things to give you at the moment.
Wait. I loot the gigantic snake man.
There are a lot of snakes.
Yeah, it was a collection of snakes
Gross.
that formed into a man. Like,
I
it's, I
don't
don't
know
know.
if any of the snakes were carrying anything like special or magical.
We never
All
let
the
him
snakes
do
have-
anything, so we'd have no idea what we had.
All those snakes with their pockets.
Maybe they were carrying something in their mouth.
One of the snakes could have been a snake of holding.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it could have had a sword in there. They swallow stuff. Like when he attacks, they come out.
It's a circus snake swallowing swords.
Yeah, I can come up with some fun magic items
Yeah.
to hand out to you sometime. I'll start thinking over the weekend.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
I'll write down that note.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool also, like, we already had like one science fiction collection of items. If there were like upgrades we could attach to those items, something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. As an additional idea.
Yeah. Over the next however long, feel free to send me, some ideas if you have something in mind. Otherwise, I'll just come up with whatever I think is cool. Yeah, that is a really good idea. As far as I can tell, that is where the session ends.
Do we
Yeah,
want
one-
to do like a journey back kind of?
Like, are we gonna walk? Are we gonna fly?
So we could
Take to the sky.
misform back to the tower, the orc tower, and then take the stable to Griffin's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, have different units, right? So it's 20 miles just then.
I think it makes sense either way. So what you guys want to do? Just go quick to the Orc Tower and head back. 2-day trip.
I wanted to just stop by the orc camp too, and well, I mean, we could do this at the orc tower too, I guess, but let them know the location of Arc 4.
Okay, yeah.
All that stuff that they might need to protect. Like, I explained to them what the thing is, I guess, and also like that there are these creatures. Like, I'd probably put it as strangers that are in need of protection.
Yeah.
And in exchange, they'll get cool weaponry.
Oh,
From the-
fuck, that's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Awesome.
Orcs kitted out with sci-fi armor?
Yeah.
Now we Warhammer 40K.
Now we Shadowrun.
Spice Marines.
Exactly. That voice exactly.
Cool. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna clear off some more of the map as you pass over that part. Yeah, you can probably see that. Yeah, let me get that XP for you. I had so many notes that I didn't write them all down.
Understandable. We did
yeah.
have a massive lore dump.
Also, some of them are incomplete. Like, one of them is just boot. I don't remember what that was.
No, I don't have anything for you there. Boot sequence, maybe, to boot up the ship?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Boots of speed.
Falls
I
as
haven't
fast.
the slightest idea what boot meant.
Yeah, maybe Boots of Speed is something cool that we did to chase down the.
No, because this was after you had met Ulyak.
I have no idea.
Me neither. Anyway, I've decided to just forgo tabulating all the things that I might have forgotten and just say you found a I forget the exact chunk, but just first of all, give you each 3,000 XP from just what you found out.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Like I'm overestimating, but like I don't care. You
It
learned
was a lot, man.
fuck ton, and the implications are many.
Yeah.
And also, Dave,
Yeah.
you know how you said you wanted to have a crisis of faith thing?
Yeah.
Well, you rolling poorly was not that.
Yeah.
This is that.
Yeah.
I am very excited to see how you go through this and how you change and what you end up deciding.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, it was real funny to me when you started liking Uragallan again, being like, oh yeah, my crisis of faith is over.
I didn't think it was over. I just thought the connection had been restored, but there's still work to be done.
Yeah.
But what that work is has remained obfuscated until right dang now.
Yeah. And I'm so excited to go further on this path with you.
All right, I got to find other members of the Phoenix Guard to help me on this mission now.
I need 2,000 more experience points, and I can level.
Well, we haven't done the combat experience, right?
So yeah,
What was it?
Tabulating everything.
Yeah. What cool shit did we do?
I thought the 3,000 was the
Well, I was
blanket
just going to
for
give
that.
you 3,000 because there's so much, and
Yeah, fair.
if you do want
that's-
to go over like what cool shit happened in the session, I'm all for it.
I mean, we
Yeah.
could talk about it because it was cool,
That's
but
what-
I'll take the blanket 3,000.
Yeah. I'm cool taking the length 3,000. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I always like at the end of the session going over.
Yeah,
Wrap
I
up
do
on
like that
board.
too. Let's do that.
Okay, the best part again was Finric looking at
God damn it! It's such an easy
I know.
and solid running joke that you hit so perfectly every time.
I
Just
always
like once a
forget,
session.
and every
Oh,
time I love it.
so good.
the best runner we've got going right now.
Oh, I was waiting for it.
And Craig just being like,
Nah,
Just- go take a timeout.
Oh yeah. Turn into a balloon. Here, just breathe in some helium. Why don't you? You can get that Finric voice.
Oh
I'm
man.
going to rip out your guts.
Yeah, all of Dave's shit was on point. Yeah, all this good commune with Uragallan, like going through argumentation about the, why it would be okay if our planet was destroyed and we were destroyed.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like a zealot. So
Just freaking like the way we handled that snake man.
you mean just full on lockdown?
Lockdown, but then also like crit.
Yeah,
It was
Finner
very
Like-
well performed.
just nuke down. Debut. Was that the debut of Enervation?
Yeah.
That was a debut of Innovation.
I like that. That was cool.
I liked.
I like how we beat this guy so fucking fast. He barely had a chance to talk to us or tell us his name or anything like that.
So first round, you got him to bloodied. I'm like, you know what? He's a unique monster. I'll just give him max hit points. It only took you 2 more rounds to kill him.
Yeah.
I do want to point out that because normally I give you XP for the new things that you learn, I do want to point out that you were not the first ones to learn about the World Eaters.
Right, because they did their mission between the two of us. These two missions.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, and also
When did they leave?
I
Leave before or after us?
same time.
Okay. Same time. We said goodbye. As
Yeah.
we both walked through the city gates.
Basically, yeah.
Did anything? I don't need to know like details about the mission because that's up to them to tell us more than anything. But did anything go horribly wrong? Did anybody die?
No.
Okay. Yeah. What do we got here? Did Craig? Did you get anything out of the captain's or the captain's room quarters?
Just a image of a lot of lemurs.
Right. Yeah.
It was
The screensaver.
Lotho's
Lotho.
family.
Oh. Well,
Got
that's
busy.
nice.
What? No, it was, like a picture of his family.
They got world eaten.
Yeah.
I liked Craig's leading of the fuck the angels, I guess, for lack of a, because my brain's not working.
Yeah.
Line of three.
Yeah, I liked us like looking at the map, trying to figure out where all the things were.
I like that too.
Yeah, I know Eric likes it because we're so very off base.
No, because you're figuring it out. You're putting the puzzle pieces together. I love it.
Mhm.
Oh.
Let's see.
The fact that Von Eyers had them enslaved for 3,000 years was rough.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff we learned about Premier Laziva.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh,
we didn't
man.
know exactly about the horrible crimes, but that I messaged Gabe and Eric. Like this was one of the potential missions that I messaged Eric about, and one of the other ones was an audience with Premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I want to do really bad because I want to go inside a volcano to potentially beat up a fire giant, even though he's not a real giant.
Yeah, does Finrick still get his like favorite enemy stuff
Yes.
against
Yes, you do.
somebody who's fake giant, not real giant, but also real giant?
Yeah, so basically they're reskinned giants because I don't like the giant lore, and it wouldn't fit here anyway.
No.
Gotcha.
Well, the
So I'm
giant
just-
lore is cool when it's in the context of like they fought a big war against the dragons.
Yeah, like
But
yeah, it can be cool, but I thought, oh, what would be cool? Also, this completely different lore that I completely made
Yeah.
up.
yeah. We totally forgot. But we need to do is roll the mines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's do that now, I guess.
So it would have been at the first of the month.
I think we're doing second of the month, but
Second month? Okay. Yeah.
yeah, just so I don't have to think like, oh, roll for the mines and full moon.
Oh, right.
Just to
Just have
diversify
another full
it.
moon? Do we have lycanthropy stuff going on?
Yeah, we do. Somewhere.
I mean, they're vampires. Might as well be werewolves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've fought werewolves before.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Eric, what's that
Long
XP
time.
amount that's down there?
Huh? Where?
To when you typed in chat.
So that's
6,400.
cool stuff plus
Yeah.
the combat.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Combat, you got 3,454. Yeah. Also, you managed to not have to fight the Lemurians.
Oh yeah, because we got there fast enough.
Yeah, you beat the skill challenge with no failures.
Sure did.
Yeah, who wants to roll for the mines?
I reroll that one, right?
Well, I guess. You guys are leveling up already.
What?
I just rolled a 1 on my HP level up.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Listen, you guys don't need to be more powerful. I mean, eventually, when you fight the deep one, or Drollnoth, or whoever.
You see, that's why I take the average. I've learned from Scott's mistake.
Yeah, Scott literally said, I need to not roll. And then he rolled and got a 2. On a D10.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so
So roll. Wait, what's the mine roll?
2d6.
+1 for the mine boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
And anything else?
I don't believe so.
No, it's 2d6 plus 1.
No one did like a downtime that was help out in the mines or anything.
No, we're all being very selfish right now.
Well, I mean, like maybe the other group did.
No, no one did anything to help the mines.
Hey, we got a shard.
There you go.
10. Yep. You get 3 better, and you get to roll on the critical table. Yeah, 10,000 gold, 1 shard. I can put those in the armory.
How many shards we got in the armory? Just
We have
one.
3 now.
Nice.
2 from mining and 1 from the Deadlands.
Right.
Cool. That's that. I had fun. I am very excited to where this goes next because you're finally putting it all together, or starting to. Anyway, I've been Eric Novick. I guess that I've never said my last name. Oops! Don't look me up.
No, you've said it before.
Have I? Okay. Well, I'm Eric Novick. I probably also said it a couple years ago when I was doing movie reviews. Who gives a fuck? The internet is I shouldn't say that on the internet. I'll cancel the recording and tell you